Well, this is familiar in a bad way. How? Okay. So, welcome to the Bridgy McBridge Face Switcheroo Exchange. How may I take your order? This has nothing but concern written all over it. So it's a switcheroo. We've already done a level like this, honestly. Which is actually kind of helpful. Test. I'm just gonna... put those down for a second. Oh, he goes top first. Okay, misjudged that one. Ah. Okay. So this needs to get down here. Or I need to delay it. But I don't think that's going to work so hot. My assumption is each kind of has like a bridgey receptacle that I can work. Except for this might need to be down. Gonna get rid of these. This is pointless. Yeah, that's gonna need to go somewhere. Hopefully not... Oh, one of these is gonna have to go up. And unfortunately, until we actually see it in action, I'm going to have to trial and error the shit out of this one. Okay. Let's see, so that's not going to work. Well, I'm just going to make a horrible nightmare of trusses. And then at some point, this thing will start to make sense. Or it won't. But I'll just have to add and switch parts as we go along. Okay, let's get rid of the really shitty looking secondary set of trusses. Test. Ooh. Oh, it's one of these. Yeah, the obvious answer is to delay. You know, I could try that. Just make 4 paths of various speeds. I don't know how that would work, though. Like, with a convoy, that might break really hard. Okay. So I'm just gonna see him drive on this, and we'll figure it out. Okay. So this actually almost worked. We had some casualties. But that actually almost worked. 1, 2. Okay, let's drive it again. So 1. Oh wait, hold on. So this one activates this one. This one goes all the way back up here. So we have to do... 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. So I'm going to turn that off, turn that off. I'm going to hope and pray this works the way I think it's supposed to work. More weight, though. More weight's not going to make this any easier, is it? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Clear that. I don't think I need this here. Okay, goal is to kind of clear some of this weight out. Gotta clear that drive. Okay, so that goes down. That goes down. This one goes up, but needs a little bit more of a bridge. And then I should probably connect this for stability's sake. Put that a bit higher. Okay, let's see if this works. Also, welcome back, Dragonia. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, okay. So this might not... No, this needs to be here. But maybe not in that incarnation. Okay, let's try that. Okay, we lose some people, but that's fine. Main problem is... That is... Yeah, and the other problem is I have to get this one up to here. How the hell? Because, yeah, I have to get 16 across. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Undo that. Let's try again. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so we lose 2 people, but that's fine. You go up. He manages to make it. Let's look at this again. Are we skipping... Because I have to get from the bottom... Oh, yeah, we are. Skipping this one. Let's hope it can survive that. Okay, that can make it. So the real question is, how the hell do I do this? Well, for starters, I can undo this one. This can actually go up, probably. And still probably make it. And my assumption is this actually can go down considerably. That is not stable. There we go. It's still not very stable, but it'll do. Okay. Yes, I know I'm missing the second button from the top. That's what I'm trying to solve right now. Because effectively, I have to get this sucker... to make the trip. Without getting in the way of anybody else. Which is maybe not so hard, but it feels impossible. This isn't gonna work. Okay, let's try this now. Nope. Really gotta check this guy, though. So he is actually a lot more successful than I thought he was going to be. So I can move that back. We'll still want to put some defenses over here. Defenses, structural stability. God, I've been playing too many other games. Damn it. Uh-oh. What happened? And why? Okay, so he goes down, but he stops there. And he's supposed to go further. I mean, I could try that. Let's see, can I hook that in? And I'm actually gonna try and put these supports here. Considering this thing's a bit wobbly. Okay. That might have actually made it worse. We'll see. Dang it. Wait, hold on. It's not the... Is it you? That I'm looking for. So this one isn't... This one needs to ramp here. Okay. So, 1 goes there. 2 goes here. Has to make it all the way down here. Too much momentum clears this. So, I actually want to move this back, I think. Okay. So, 1... Okay, got it. So 1 makes it to the correct one. 2 makes it to the correct one. 3, 4, not enough oomph. Well, maybe I make it higher? I'm not sure. He gets close, but then he dies. How many forklift drivers do I think I've killed? Too many. Okay. Drive. I don't think that's gonna work, though. In fact, I know it won't. Because he doesn't make it and he dies. But that wasn't supposed to be there, but I don't think this is going to work anyway. They need a forklift death counter. It'd be cool if it was a thing as part of the credits. Okay, he makes it, he makes it, he makes it. This is the biggest issue. Clearing that last hurdle is rough. What's the right side of the level look like? I don't know. Not this big of a mess. That's for certain. Because, yeah, my only other option for this is to go... Oh, he almost made it there. Maybe I actually want to do a more gradual slope. Okay. I guess one... Okay, so that makes that. Well, it doesn't immediately crash under its own weight. Here's an idea. Can I do that? Because the third from the bottom barely needs to go anywhere. So, like... if I just do that... extend that out... and start kind of trying to catch it here. Might work better. Okay. This could work. Okay, that works, that works. That works, that doesn't work. Yeah, so all I have to do really is just to make sure that they clear the ramps that they need to. I guess I could just put that there. Probably. I'm just gonna kind of hook some of this up. Let's see. One of this has got to work. I just got to mess with the angle a little bit. Damn. Because all it has to do is just bounce over. Except for that's actually made it worse. Okay, he made it there. He makes it there. He's slow enough. Alright. Build. Please work this time. Okay, he makes it. He makes it. So the main issue is this guy goes too slowly. Oh, but the problem is I can't do this too much because he ends up jumping it. Okay, so he works, he bumps. Nope. He didn't bump. Let's see. The other thing is I can up that. Didn't need it anyway. Okay, let's see if this works. He tips off, but nope. He tips too far, and he has plenty of oomph, which he doesn't need. Okay, so he makes it. He has a bit of a stumble, but you know what? The stumble is fine. It's probably not okay. Okay, let's break these. Yeah, I don't need to reinforce this. It's actually surprisingly stable. But at the same time, when I'm driving 16 through this, then it's going to be a problem. Okay, that's functional, that's functional. The main problem is, now we gotta work on pacing. Okay, so he works. Holy shit. That wasn't supposed to work. But it did. Okay. And then the end here is actually kind of the easiest. Now... I know this isn't gonna work, but, like, I really want to try it. See, we should have 3 come off of all of them. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I figured it was too good to be true. A little bit more structural support and it might actually work. So let's see if I can squeak it in there. Like some awful horror engineer person. I make only the best horrors. Let's go for some kind of extreme under truss setup. Okay, there we go. That shouldn't be a bridge. None of this should be a bridge. This is a terrible bridge. This is a terrible idea. I'm doing it anyway. Test. Sags a bit. But it's got some, well, not defense. It's got some support. It's probably gonna break on me, but you know what? Who knows? Yeah, it's when that last one hits. Okay. Well, if he's going to be the only problem child... Let me see. I'm committed to this bad idea. Like all of my bad ideas. Because otherwise I'd have to have a normal idea. I want a normal idea. Test. Alright, sags a bit, but... let's see if it works. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There they go. He bypasses the whole thing, and he causes it to crash. Okay. Yeah, so surprising nobody, the bridge ain't stable. Alright, now let's try that. I mean, I could actually make, like, a nicer-ish bridge. How is this going to convoy? Poorly. I'm sure I'm gonna have to reinvent everything to get it to work. Alright, it worked. Convoy! What the fuck? What the hell's going on over there on the right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so, for starters, let's get rid of much of this. It almost worked, but I think it was wiggling too much on the right. Like, it was fine up until it wasn't, for whatever reason. Let's see. Undo those. Undo these. Let's clean this horror up a bunch. Okay. So pretty much for each one of these, I'm just going to fire over the bridge. Because it's a lot easier this way. Probably. And this should keep it semi-stable. We might have to do some other designy things. But hopefully I can actually just do something like this. Test. Okay, it's got some saggage. Got some serious saggage issues. Straight up Carl saggage. Test. Okay, so some of these ropes are kind of iffy. I don't actually know what that's gonna do. Didn't really help that much. That's not terrible. Okay, so next up, my assumption is this was running into problems not necessarily because it's set up wrong, but just because it has no structural stability. It is a horror complex. And that's not really going to change very quick. At least not without a lot of effort reinventing the whole place. So what I'm going to do is just turn it into the biggest spider web I can possibly spider. Let's see. Is that enough? Convoy! When in doubt, more shower curtains. Okay. It's barely wiggling there. Except for a couple of the... Oh, hold on. Okay. So, one of them ends up on their back, which is not good. He does. Well, here's an idea. This whole thing sucked to begin with. Maybe if I actually just slope that one slightly. I think that actually solved all of my problems. I'm not even watching the right side. I think once we're done with this round, I'm going to do another one just so I can zoom in. I can't believe I finally got the ordering correct. Okay, now let's do another convoy just so I can see the whole thing. I am a little bit surprised. That worked. Yeah, I just wanted to see, because I noticed they were stacking up in a couple of spots. Yeah, right here. I love how they'll all push themselves across the the finish line. Works great. Yes, I know that there's a better way of doing that. Uh-oh. 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 Well, that's... That's not what I want to see. That last one. I was hoping the last one wouldn't run into a little problem like that. Okay, so far so good. Well, none of them are getting stuck on their backs. They do a sweet roll. That's not a sweet enough roll. That's a sweet roll. Really depends on these last two. Damn it. Okay. So it's this one. This is the problem child. Oof. Apparently switching that actually made that a lot worse somehow. Yeah, what's different about the last one? Probably just lack of momentum. It's coming out of this side, which already had, like, the worst setup because of how I had to do it. I love it when they stack up like that. That is my favorite part. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep tweaking the second from the top. And eventually it shouldn't roll. Alright, there we go. And he happily will push his compatriot in. Awesome.